Hello and welcome to Inspiring Creative Women. My name is Catherine Elizabeth and I am a hat designer in central London. Also love online marketing and love to give you tips on different things and to help you with your entrepreneurial business. So today we've got Motivational Monday, woo woo, and I've got 5 tips on how to get your clients whilst working. So you might be working full time and you're thinking, how am I going to do this? So it's just a few little tips to get you going. Maybe you've got your online website already, maybe you've got products already, and now you need to go out there and get clients. So this is a great, just a few tips, great way. I can't take credit for the title, by the way. It's by Crystal Kaiser, who is a great coach. Speaking to her, and she just gave me this title, so I thought, fabulous. Let's talk about that. So the first one is to make a commitment to yourself that you're going to find these clients and you're going to bring them in. So you've got to feel it, within yourself that this is what you want, and you're going to bring those clients in. Don't think, oh, maybe do it tomorrow. This is like, yes, I want these clients and I'm going to bring them in. It could be 10, it could be 3, but if you just pick a number and then work towards that, and once you've got those clients in, then you can work to get more in and go further. But just take it step by step, bit by bit, because you're very busy. We all live very busy lives. So next thing is to get rid of any clutter. So if you are doing things on Facebook and you've joined some groups, you might be spending time in certain groups with, I don't know, like lots of different things, but you could be wasting your time in those. So just have a look at them and see which ones are really working for you, which ones are bringing in money, maybe which ones are helping you on this journey to where you want to get to. If there's things on there that's wasting your time, then please just get rid of them for now, cut them out, because we want to make an extra half an hour to an hour in your day, in your evening, when you come home, or maybe on your way home or in your lunch hour, that you could be spending on this rather than wasting time chatting and doing things that are not motivational and not helping you go forward. So get rid of the clutter. And then you want to locate your clients. So you're going to be thinking, where are they hanging out? What are they reading? What groups are they in? That it could be your clients if you're on Facebook. What shops do they go into? So me as a hat designer, I would think my clients are going into wedding shops because the bride is getting married, and then the mother of the bride, she also needs a hat. So she'll be going to upmarket dress shops, but she'll also be going with her daughter or her daughter-in-law to the wedding shops and trying on the hats that might be in there. Or the bride is obviously needing a hat, so she could be a client as well. So they're going to be doing that. They're also going to be Googling, they're going to wedding venues, they're looking at brides magazines, they're on blogs, anything when they're just Googling, hat making, anything like that. So that's how I would find mine. If I'm doing any online networking, then I would probably go to groups on Facebook. There's also women's groups, business groups. You can look at some of the top leaders in the marketing industry and then find loads of women on there, women who will have really good jobs, who could then afford to have the piece that you're selling or the product that you're selling, or if you're a bag designer or a hat designer like me, they can afford that. So they're your great clients, they could be your customers. So who are your customers and where are they hanging out? And once you figure that out, then you can go to them and target them. But it's not about selling, as I always say. It's just about making connections, finding your customers, making friends of them in a way, making connections and being there for them when they need you. You might just happen to come across somebody who just needs your product right there and then you'll be really lucky, and that's really great. Right, so you found your clients, and then you have to communicate with them. So you're going to do this via Facebook, via emails, and via calling. So you could Skype people who are abroad. You don't have to just be calling everyone. Skype people, but you don't want to be cold calling. This is only if you want to make a connection with that person, or if they're interested in your product. You could Skype them and then you could show them some of the products, and you could talk about what you're doing and how you can help them and how you can solve their problem. So it's all about solving somebody's problem. So they've got an issue, whatever you're selling, it's to solve their problem. So you're not selling it to someone that doesn't need it, you're selling it to somebody who is obviously is in need of that already. So then it's going to be an easy sell for you. Then you need to follow up. So once you've found the client, you've communicated with them, email, social media, or calling, then you need to follow up with them. And you just carry on making the connection, seeing if they need it. They might not need it right there and then, but they might need it in a few months. So just stay in touch. So following up. And then 5, we've got talk to family and friends. Sorry, I didn't go through the numbers, did I? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's quickly do that. So number 1, make the commitment. 2, think of all the things that you're time wasting on, so you can make some more time for yourself. 3, locate your clients. 4, follow up. Make sure you're following up with your clients. 5, talk to family and friends, because they might know somebody who needs something or needs your product or your service. You've probably got 100 people that you know already that you could contact, and they might know 10 people each who might need your product, and you could find 1,000 people out there that you could actually connect with just like that through family and friends. If you're on Facebook, then you need to be putting your things up on Facebook, so you can put up whatever it is you're selling. If it's a bag or shoes, hats, or if it's an online thing, then you could be talking about your courses or anything else. So it's not a hard sell, but it's just putting up things, created this today, made this today, what do you think of this? And asking people. And then people have got something to share, and people can come in and find you and have a look at your work that way. So show your work on Facebook and Instagram as well. Now that's 5, but 6, just a little extra one here, is one trick that we do. Not really a trick, I suppose that sounds bad, but if you know any bloggers, or if you don't, then find some and contact some bloggers and just say that you would like to have a meeting with them. You could go to a lovely hotel. So in London, you could go to the Savoy of all places and have afternoon tea, or you could take them somewhere else that maybe is a little bit more affordable, Kettner's, or there's lots of different places in London, but you could take them and make an arrangement, have afternoon tea with them, bring some of your work, have a chat, and just show them pieces, talk about yourself, what you could offer, what could be interesting to them. And then whenever I met up with clients, bloggers, I would then give them a free gift at the end of it. So I might make them a little hat or something, a little headpiece or a little hat, so nothing really expensive. They're not going to be expecting to have something huge and a few £100s worth, but just something nice. It's a little gift, package it up lovely, give that to them at the end, and then maybe they could write about that. They could wear that piece, they could tweet it, they could blog about it, they could put it on Facebook, they could put it on Instagram. They'll just be really happy and really love the fact that you've given them something and you've spent that time on creating something for them. If you've seen a picture of them before you meet them, then you could make something that maybe works with them. So that's great for designers. So if you're a designer, you want to meet up with bloggers, meet up with some journalists, but bloggers is faster, and create something for them and then give that to them at the end. So that's just a few little tips. Hope that was useful. Have a great evening, and put any comments below, I think it is, just to let me know what it is you're doing, if there's any help you need on anything, and it'd be great to chat. All right, thank you and goodbye.